Hello everybody, and welcome back to Superchill. We're playing tracks again. It's been a while since we've done a Superchill, but, you know, I thought, maybe why not? Maybe let's just, like, Superchill, let's Superchill it up a bit. Load game. So, they've added a whole load of stuff to this game, and it looks pretty good. Like, there's new blocks, and I thought, you know what? I kind of want to, like, play some more, and I came in beforehand. This was not part of the episode, and I built myself like a little island because they'd made water blocks and there was grass blocks and sand blocks, and I was like, oh, okay, you know, maybe we can make something kind of cool. So there's a lot of water in the distance, not so much, but geez, like when you're placing one block at a time, this kind of takes a little while to put together. Here we go. So yeah, you know, you're placing one block each, and yeah, zooming around this entire thing. It took a bit of time, but that's okay. It's in the past. We're done. And so now we're kind of just gonna build a place, because there's a whole load of new stuff, like all kinds of like little vehicles. There's animals. There's rocks, which is kind of the coolest thing ever. Man, I love placing me some rocks, and that's gonna be good. So we'll build like some stuff over there, put some rocks down here, maybe get a fountain. I guess we do have to put a train track in here, but I kind of just want to build like a map. Oh man, they've even got like a little tunnel. Okay, the tunnel doesn't really go anywhere, but it's still quite good fun. So I guess, like, what do we want to begin with? Like, we could start by putting the tracks down. Do we want tracks? There is a turntable, which is new, and also track support, so I guess we could make like a bridge somewhere. That could be kind of fun. If we can, like, put a bridge, is that gonna work? Or do we have to, like, go underground? Track supports can't be placed this close to the floor. Okay, right. How do we raise stuff up? You raise me up so I can place my tracks. Okay, God knows. So I guess we're just gonna pass on that bit. But we do want like our little town in the middle. And I guess the clock tower. Okay, that's a good center of town. Oh, okay, there's like factories, stables and barns and merry-go-rounds. Oh, well, we can definitely have like a little park area. So let's get a clock tower, and I guess sort of didn't like the main bit of the town do it like on this sort of like beachfront. We can have like a harbour, the town in by there, and then, you know, off in other places. Or like, do we have it at one end? Let's go by here. I think this looks kind of cool, and you know, we can even like smash this and turn it into more of like a dock. I think that could be good. Yeah, I'm just gonna like square this off a bit. So I kind of should have planned this a little bit better, but you know what? This Superchill is not all about heavy planning. It's about gentle, relaxing, easy times, and it's like stone blocks. Just plonk a few of these in like this. I guess that kind of works. I sort of don't want it to be too messy nearby. I want it to be like, have a nice kind of like square area. So we might have to sort of, smash a few of these bits, and so if I put it like that, is that going to overwrite my stone? Okay, it sort of does, but I don't necessarily hate that. That's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. As I say, is like I just mangle this whole map. And right, we'll just like clear a few more of these bits out, and I guess we need to make it symmetrical, because then this can be like a proper dockyard, like that. Okay, that probably is symmetrical, and I guess that should be sand. Can we get this in here? Oh, yes, we can. Beautiful. And then sand. Like there. Great. That is perfect. And we don't want sand in the middle. We want it to be stone. Not stone. The opposite of stone. Water. Stone's natural enemy. Okay. Cool. Although, maybe that should be water as well. Like, let's see what we can do. If this, like, all fits. Oh, jeez. Oh, okay. That kind of worked. But then that bit should be sand as well. Okay, right. We're slowly doing it. It isn't perfect at the moment, but it could be. And I am all about perfection, as everyone knows. Like that. That's close enough. Sure, why not? And do you get boats? I don't think there are boats, actually. Man. I guess like a game about trains, you don't really worry too much about boats. But we're gonna have like the sort of the clock. Maybe like more like here? Although, do you want like the whole of the town to have like a grey flooring? Does that look better? Because then we won't have grass on the streets. Okay, we're just gonna keep sort of like smashing stuff. How big is the town? How bog? Something like that. Okay, right. The town's gonna be massive. Sure. Why not? I'm okay with that. And here we go. Right. Like this. And we might even want to get like some like taller bits in the town. Would that be good? I don't know. It's a weird one, but sure. Let's just have like a little raised up. Actually, no, I hate that. I hate it. So, right, we are gonna get our clock tower, or I just want to get a clock tower down, and maybe get some of those post boxes, light arches. We can put lights on the houses, traffic cones. Oh my god, there's bins. There's everything. There's a little bit of everything. This is gonna be fantastic. Right. Do you want this to be like super central? Yeah. Jeez. Okay. Pow. Great. And then I guess we're gonna. It's sort of like we've done this kind of thing before. But oh man, I like the post office. So I kind of want to get it with like make it like a town square. I always think that's like a good look. Mr. Green's, the greengrocer. Perfect. Yeah, that's fine. And like a bakery. You want to go to the greengrocers and the bakery like pretty, you know, at like similar kind of times. Like a toy shop, man. There's like a lot of like little stores. Yeah, because like the kids, you can take them there so they can buy their Pokemon cards or whatever. You know, pick up some flowers to like decorate your house. Whatever you want to do. A barber shop, like, you know, have a haircut as you're doing all of this stuff. Maybe. We kind of want to have like a little road. We kind of want to have like a little road by there. Ignore the external noises. People are just going nuts. Do you want like another post office? Probably don't need another post office. A police station? Does that want to be on the town square? I don't know. I think like maybe we won't have a police station, but we can have more bakeries. Where do we need the bakeries? Like that? Is this big enough? Sure. And I guess like there can be a rival flower shop directly opposite them, and they can have like the flower wars. Watch out for the flower wars. And anything else? I guess we'll just get some of these like tall houses in this like central area. Something like that. Okay, that kind of like makes like a little town square. This can be more of like a pedestrian area. We can get some some tables outside of the bakery. What's the button to like change the grid size? What was it? 1 and 2. Okay, so that gives us a bit more like fine tuning. Okay, yeah, so you can come along, you can get some stuff there. The other side has red tables, so you can't like buy a pasty at one of these places and take it over to the other side. So that's pretty nice. That's kind of coming together. And oh, a post box. Do you want like a post box right outside the post office? I guess like if they're closed, that's probably okay. And I guess one across the street as well. And we need to get like a litter bin. There's definitely like litter bins. And like having some of these because you don't want people littering in the town square. Especially the kids. Damn kids like buying their toys and dropping the packaging somewhere. I don't know. We're kind of like just rambling. This is the whole idea of what Superchill is all about. It's just all about nonsense rambling. Oh my god, post van. We did say this was going to be like a pedestrianised area, but see, maybe they can like load it around the back. Is that good? Yeah, just like park in by there. We can have like a shady like little back alley. Let's just go off the sort of standard house size. Man, these houses are really kind of drab, huh? But I guess that's okay. And yeah, I want the post van to have enough space to sort of fit in. Okay, this looks good. This is great. And sort of like, are there fences? I can't remember. There used to be like the little farm fences that you could put in. Oh man, the merry-go-round. Completely forgot about that. And experimental. Okay, right. It's not those. A musical note. That sounds fun, but not what we're after. It's like tons of people. So yeah, we can really like fill the town up with stuff as well. What's going on? Oh, we can give them like trees and bushes and stuff. Man, where are the fences at? Ah, here we go. Right, a wooden wall. Do you want those? Okay, this is exactly what I wanted. Something like this. Yeah, okay, right. This is good, and that like little back alley. That's what I'm down with. And maybe get. Although doing like those ones, it's fine. Like I don't know. This is meant to be like a shady like little spot, and we want some like bins and stuff. We can put pebbles down in here. Like it's a bit, you know, bit of like a dumping ground. And like an igloo, probably not an igloo. Maybe like a stray chicken can be like, it's like escaped. It's currently trying to, you know, film Chicken Run 2, and it is going badly. Do you guys remember Chicken Run? I really liked that film as a kid. There we go, a bit. Great. Okay. Yeah, I like this. The sort of like little shady back alley. Who are like the shadiest looking people as well? Because we could have like set up like a little scene of. I'm not entirely sure what they're up to. Okay, right. There's like spies meeting here. They're like exchanging suitcases. No one knows about it. And then I wonder, can we change this into grass? Shit, this is not gonna work. Right, I'm gonna try and see if we can like fudge this, but right now these like blocks are not super easy to do like fine detail with. Okay, right, we might be able to get in here. Okay, that sort of works. That's filled in again. Right, you might need to die. And something like that. And fuck it, like we've got a bit more of a pier or whatever that's going to be. And then grass. Come on, please don't kill everything. Yeah, that kind of works. Okay. Ah, shit, but now the fucking alleyway is green. Okay, abort. I don't want a green alley. That's definitely not what I was after. Yeah, these things, they're still in development. They're kind of hard work, not gonna lie. Okay, right, that kind of works. Man, I like still kind of like just constantly forgetting what all the controls are. There's a bit of green by there, but oh shit. Okay, right. Well, we just deleted that. But we can probably work around that. I think it's gonna be okay. Yeah, that'll be fine. And then these guys. So they've got like their little back gardens. Maybe they can have just like the little fences, just tiny wooden ones. I think would probably be okay. Like a stone one. Something like a stone fence. Because these, I remember being a bit of a faff to kind of get down and make them look good. Sure, why not? And you know what? These guys, you can just have a bigger wall because that's much easier. And like a metal fence by here, man. There's a lot of. They're really kind of mixing their styles with these fences, which is fine. You know, all power to you. Oh, they don't even line up properly. That's okay. I don't care. But that's like a nice little bit, and then give them like a tree or something. Someone can have a whole ton of rocks. Man, that is a big rock pile. Okay, they don't want that big a rock pile, or that big a rock pile, but sure, they can have some rocks. And maybe these guys like just like a little like rockery. Great, beautiful, absolutely perfect. Do they want like a pine tree? Like the fairy tree? Here you go, you have a fairy tree. You guys, you can have some bushes with your rockery. And I guess these guys get like the little tree. Sure, and maybe it'd even be fun to like these guys, they can have like a bike. So the kids, they can get on the bike and ride around the rockery, maybe. Oh, and flower pots. Oh, they're perfect. Here you go. Like something like that. Okay, like they don't really add that much, but it's kind of fun. And I think that's sort of, yeah, that kind of works pretty well. We've got like our little sketchy alley and the people doing the spy stuff, and kind of the beginning of the town square. Uh-oh, we've got like a hole. We're gonna need to fill that hole pretty quickly. Bam. But now we've got like another problem. It's fine. There we go. Sure. Whatever. It's all okay. Let's just get some more houses down. I think that's a good way to distract us. I can, you know, completely idly click and just place some houses. That seems all good. So how's everyone doing out there? You know, are you pleased to have some Superchill? Because I kind of like, you know, like I said before, whenever I was doing Superchill stuff, they're all like a little bit off, huh? That is just not what I wanted. That's not the Superchill way. Right, what do I do? Just like this. So yeah, like this is kind of like just a way to oh god damn it. Just sort of just chat shit. Like just ramble on about nonsense and just talk about, you know, things that are going on right now. I thought that it'd be a good thing to do, you know. Oh jeez, that's not what I wanted to press. Things that were going on, and you know, just kind of catch up, fill people in what's happening. See what's going down. Okay, right. I want this to be like like super symmetrical. Like, okay, right. You know, that's good. This can be like a little street by here. Yeah, that can be pretty narrow actually. That doesn't need to be too wide. I'd like a few more bigger buildings, but it's fine if you want to be like a little building. Like, you know, you do you. Yeah, that kind of works. Maybe we get like one of the fancier ones on the edge. Oh geez, man, that's pretty fucking big, huh? Okay, right. Well, we do need a hospital. Maybe the hospital can be over here, right next to like Sketcho Alley. Man, that road needs to be like bigger. So we'll put it like there, because then that gives us like space to get up the side. How big's the police station gonna be? Man, the police station's huge as well. And these are big buildings for like such like a small town. Sure, you are gonna go there, and we'll sort of like smush everything up. And oh god, the fire station. I guess the fire station, that can be like near the waterfront, because, you know, that way they can get water from the sea. That's what firefighters do. Maybe not. Pow. Okay. This is something like that. Maybe not you there. There's that weird little alleyway, but I think we can probably fill that in with just get like a fence at either end, and then we just ignore it. Oh man. Okay, I thought I'd pressed the C button, and that is what deletes things. Actually, that kind of works okay. Right, these guys, they're a bit weird, but it isn't the end of the world. And we can have just like a little small house by there. This is where like the chief of fire lives. Oh, I'm not allowed to place it there because of the fronts. It's all good. Remember, it's Superchill. We're here to relax, you know. So hopefully everyone hasn't already fallen asleep. That's fine if you have. Don't worry about it. I understand, you know, this is quite a dry, it's a dry video, and that's all good. You know, you sleep if you're sleepy. I kind of like that as like a back wall there. I feel like this needs like a big piece of graffiti or something, like all sprayed up, because this is going down like a weird kind of alleyway. Maybe we want like bins and shit. How big's that light arch? Oh, that very tasteful. Yeah, getting some of these like on the entrance to the square. Do we like one? Bam! Like, come to the barbers. Holy shit! Like, look at that. And we can put lights on some of the buildings as well. Because I think if we save this, we can set it to nighttime, and everything will then start to kind of like glow and look pretty. So I think like having some of this stuff in the central area, very sexy. Lights are sexy, right? Yeah, that looks good. And like these little guys, they deserve some lights too. If it's gonna work, it is not. They do not want to work. Come on, bro. Just do it. Just do it for me. Okay, it's not gonna happen. Do you want like hover lights? No, I don't think you want hover lights. But we can get like lampposts and stuff. Like they could be good. Just get like a few around here. I want this area to be like fairly well lit, you know, have a bit of like a party atmosphere. The flower shop, you know, you want to be buying flowers. Oh man, like look at all the bread. There's like hot cross buns and loaves and baguettes. Yeah, this area is kind of coming together. The floor is very grey, but that's alright. I kind of want a bit more like junk in here. Like just kind of Just street crap. Like a bench? We could have like a... Yeah, like a bench could be nice. Just... when you're waiting for your post. Sure, if you want to sit outside these guys' house and just like loiter. Oh, maybe you have like some around here. Okay, this is great. You know, you've been walking around the town all day, you've been doing your shopping, boom, I want to sit down and listen to the clock chiming. Just bonging away. That's probably the noise that a clock makes. Ah, fire hydrants. Okay, right, we're finding the junk that we needed. So yeah, you guys have your fire hydrants. One here. Like the dogs have got to pee somewhere. Okay, that's all getting like a little bit busier. And a painted egg. Sure, why not? Okay, Easter time is coming. And so they're celebrating. Actually, in this little town, they celebrate by just putting big, colourful eggs outside of their house. Because that keeps away, you know, the egg monster. Okay, right. So I'm not going to say I hate it. But I don't know if I love it. I think we'll just go for it. I think we'll just kind of just see how that goes. And I guess like we need like a mailbox or two. Or is it like a letterbox? No, like a letterbox is like the thing in the door. Yeah, you guys have some mail. Sure, that seems fine. Okay, right. The town's kind of coming along. We don't have any trains yet. And for a game that's called Tracks, the train game, you would think that we would have more trains, but we really have not specced heavily into the trains. I kind of just want to build a town. I don't care about the trains anymore. I just want houses. Build like a little model thing. So yeah, so the things I was talking about. Bam. We're working on some other stuff. Have been... Oh, is this going to line up perfectly? Man, just Captain Distracto. Oh, it does line up. Yeah, so have been working on some other stuff. Some, like, I'm trying to mix things up a bit right now. I think I want to sort of, I'll do like some big pine trees in there. It's kind of fun. It's kind of weird, but yeah, I'd go for that. Like, because if we're just like down here, yeah. So. Yeah, sort of just like playing around with the content ideas, as yeah, I kind of want to sort of freshen things up a little, try out some different bits and bobs, which yeah, so I'm doing some like live action things. Me and Simon have recorded some extra different stuff. Why are we just using these buildings when we should be using random buildings? And we'll see how it goes. As Simon and I talk about movies a lot. When we're not just being horrible to each other, generally, we talk about films. Fuck. And yeah, so we were like, why don't we try and make some film style content? So, you know, would that be something people are into? You know, we've tried doing a thing like that, where we both watched a movie that we both wanted to watch and then just sort of talking about that film. And it's not exactly like a review, it's not like a breakdown of the movie, it was just us like trying something out. And so we'll see, because if people do like it, great, we might do some more. If it's too weird, because you've got to be a bit careful of sort of branching out too much on a channel. Like, if you're too narrow in what you do, like, you know, that has its own kettle of problems. But people kind of want to go somewhere, turn up, watch stuff, and they want to know what they're going to be watching. You know, you expect a certain kind of content. Is that enough space for us to get a fountain? So right now, you know, people probably, you know a fairly safe bet is like if you're coming to the Angory Tom channel, you're probably going to be seeing a, you know, maybe like a spooky video, maybe it's some kind of buildery type game, I don't know, or like some like a bunch of indie games or things a bit like that, and that seems to work. You know, if people like that, great, they keep coming back. But you know, if suddenly the content starts getting very different, that's going to upset people, and people are not going to want to watch that, and then you might stop turning up as much, and then, you know, it's bad news bears for everyone. And well, not everyone, just, you know, me, as that'd be bad, that'd be real bad. And so yeah, I think kind of trying out like some movie stuff, so because like not everyone is into movies or gives a shit in the way that, you know, we might talk about movies, but so we might try it out. Or like if it goes well and we want to do more, maybe we'd even kind of try doing it on like just make a new channel. Just, you know, Lewis has like a whole bunch of like channels, like he came up with some ideas for other things that he wanted to do. They didn't really fit anywhere else, and so turned it into like a brand new channel, which, like, you know, has its own issues, because you've got to grow like a new thing from scratch, which always sucks. But you know, it's a place to sort of like put just something that you're into. I don't know. Like anyone who's seen a Superchill video before, you'll understand these are quite rambly, and it's just sort of like the airing of thoughts type thing. Man, this town is really coming together, huh? Really like this. I feel like we need some stuff by here, like a little row of houses or something, because that's a bit too wide. It might be a bit narrow to get 2 rows. I think it's okay. Let's just decorate the streets a bit. I think, like, you know, at the moment we give them some fences and shit like that, like everything will be a bit fancier. Oh yeah, we could actually build like a little like park area in here. That'd be nice. So yeah, like Tom and Simon movie stuff is kind of happening. Why? Oh shit! Why are you being so weird? Okay, right. We just do it like this instead. It's not the most easy, but that's okay. And then I guess we just get like a single little pokey and just blam it in there. Right. That sort of works. And then we can get some trees. Get some of these like fairy trees. It's a stone park. Maybe we should have just put more stones in there, but stones and pumpkins. Here we go. It's a special display park for Halloween, or they're offering pumpkins to the pumpkin gods. Who knows? And we can have like a little pile of them right at the end, where you make your offerings, and the finest ones get chosen to go into, you know, the pumpkin cage. So yeah, kind of doing some more of that kind of thing will be fun. You know, I'll be interested to see, you know, how people feel about that sort of stuff. If they hate it, if they like it, you know, just let us know. You know, I quite like sort of like having like a little play around, because you know, the like YouTube is like still growing. It isn't perfect at the moment. We had to like mix things up and like change some formats on stuff because the horror games were getting heavily demonetized, which was very bad, and yeah, it did not work. Man, I do like having these the trees in the middle. It's kind of fun. I like that little bit there. So yeah, that not good at all. Did not enjoy, and yeah, so I wanted to like change that. Also, just try out some other things, really. Like there's some other like live action stuff that I've kind of like recorded, but it's going to take a little while to get together. because it's going to be very different in like style, edited in a completely different sort of like fashion. Oh god, man, these cars are fucking enormous. I did not plan my streets very well. Well, we can just like get some parked cars over here. Oh, these look pretty good actually. Just park some cars outside of houses. Oh man, that looks great. So what else are we doing? So also was thinking about possibly doing some role playing on the channel, maybe some like wargaming, just some other things that, you know, I'm kind of hot for, as I kind of like to, you know, always try and do things that I personally enjoy, you know, that I'm like hot for, as that's always kind of the feeling of, man, do we give like one of these guys just like a old janky car in their garden? Nice. Because I think, you know, the enthusiasm or the passion really kind of comes through. Maybe that's just like a weird, that's just how I like to think about it. But okay, right, that's all pretty good. Oh, these guys could do with some cars. Okay, man, I really like putting the little cars down. Just all these, I don't know where they're driving with these cars. Oh man, that's a fancy pink car. Yeah, I don't quite know where they're going, but that's okay. And do we get some people? Just like business people? Just like hanging around? I wish I could choose the direction they were facing. That's one issue. Because they sort of just clump around and don't really do anything. Oh my god. I think placing people might be my new like barrels or rocks kind of thing. Just making like little crowds. Oh man, it really like makes it like start like bustling. It kind of looks like they're sitting down. They're admiring the eggs. Man, those are big benches actually. It'd be really hard work to be, it's like a child getting onto a bench. Like a child with a mustache. Okay. Yeah, that kind of works. So yeah, I'd be curious to know what people think would be, what people are into. You know, I'm always kind of like, you know, open to suggestions, intrigued by what people are thinking. If people particularly like some kind of thing, you know, I'll generally try and do more of that. If people really don't like another kind of thing, I'll usually try and do less of that. But if it's something I'm really hot for, I'm probably just gonna do more. If I think that it'll make like fun videos, you know, I'm still gonna just do a bit of what I like. But that doesn't mean, you know, just don't suggest things. Oh man, get some like vans. Oh, maybe maybe these guys want like a van. It looks like a good like sketchy van, huh? Right, okay, perfect. Sure, something like that. This is really coming together, but we've not really filled up that much, and the island's pretty big. My god, we'll see how it goes. The fire station, are there fire trucks? There are not fire trucks, but there is a helicopter, and one of these places had a helipad. Bam, police chopper. Nice. I kind of want them flying, but we can't do that. So what else is going on? So I was doing streaming for a while, and you know that was one of the reasons why I stopped doing Superchill, because like, you know, I kind of run out of shit to say pretty quickly. Not like super quickly, but it does happen. And streaming, it was going really well. Like numbers were going up. Like it was starting to make a bit of cash, but then had so many tech issues. Like the computer I was using super died. Oh, go. Can we get that in there? Probably not. And I was waiting to get some assets so I could like brand it all up and make everything look a bit fancier. But stuff got really busy. The art team was too busy to handle things with just other projects. Just more important projects were coming along. And so I was like, oh, okay, that's no problem. I'll just wait and then just like more time has passed. But I really want to get back into it because streaming just seems like the future. I hope to continue doing YouTube, and like I'm not saying I'm stopping doing YouTube at all, but it definitely seems like the way to go. As I think just it's a really touchy subject. Like, people generally do not like thinking about people that doing YouTube stuff. This is just like sort of my opinion. It's like not a mass generalization. I don't really know what I'm building here. I'm just like placing fences. But people don't like the idea of YouTubers doing stuff for money. There's like, because you're kind of like used to this sort of like free content thing, and like people worrying about money. But oh jeez, fuck me, that's a big factory. Is it gonna fit? Oh, we're gonna need to bring in this side, I reckon. But oh, that's pretty good. Yeah. Oh, I like that. I wish there was more of those like plates for putting down stuff. It's okay, right. Just go like this instead. So yeah, like here we go. Because you're used to like consuming like a free style of content, and generally because it's so much more casual, and it's people that are kind of playing computer games for a living. See it, like, man, like, you shouldn't be worried about money. You've got the best job in the world. But like, holy shit, I gotta pay my rent. And especially like when a channel's like relatively small, like mine is, that's like a real big concern. As like YouTube does not pay nearly as much as you would think it does. Like, everyone hears the stories about like the big guys making like, holy shit, that person made like £1 million this year. Yeah, that is not like, I don't think I'd complain too much if I was making a cool mill every year or so. Man, I kind of want to expand this out, and just get more vans. Here we go. But yeah, so doing like the Twitch stuff was a good way to sort of like subsidize the income. Is this too many vans? That's a lot of vans. Also, kind of think that we need to take out one of these guys and put in an archway. There we go. And then get a fence by here. Sure. Because like also the same with doing like paid for promotional content, which is kind of like a weird one, because as I was just saying about, oh, I hate this. Okay, the factory looks great. Doing stuff that I'm hot for, and playing games that I like. Suddenly now, like, my channel is like very recently, I'm not sure exactly what the deal is, but it has just become a thing that advertisers are now like, bam, we would like to advertise on your channel. Maybe because of my demographics, or because just I have more subscribers now. I get more views. Maybe it's like a thing, but yeah, like, how do people feel about that? What do you feel about that? Because I'd hope that people would understand. I didn't mean to place that there, but fuck it, you can have some benches. Kind of like this like, actually no, I hate that. I hate it. They are not what I want. Bam. Because no one likes being, you're watching entertainment. No one wants to feel like, someone's pushing something on them. That's not cool. But in turn, if I can do like a brand deal for a game that I enjoy, holy shit, like, that's the best thing ever. Like, someone pays me to play something that I would play anyway. Oh my god, what the hell? Like, that's fantastic. And because like by default, just by like looking at the stats, like a regular video, I don't know, I can't know the exact stats right now, but you'd be looking at 10 to 20 downvotes on a regular video, something along those lines, depending on what it is. Like some things, you know, will always pick up a few more, some things pick up a few less. Every now and again, a video gets through. Like, there was one the other day, and it'd been up for like, a good couple of days, and it didn't have a single downvote until one of the top comments was, "This doesn't have any downvotes." And then, of course, just loads of people just kind of downvote it because they just want to do something. Oh god. And that's fine. You know, I feel like when I was younger, I probably would have done the same thing. But doing like a promoted video, like, holy shit, that would like be like 100 downvotes. People do not enjoy seeing like promoted content. And kind of like always confuses me. You know, it's like a way to support the people. Do you want like this? Do you want like one of these in the back? As you like, not that I'm saying, you know, go and buy any of the things. But if you like the person that's making it, oh man, that's like a bit off. You know, be happy that they get some bucks. As yeah, holy shit, man! Like I feel like, you know, doing that is a good. It's like, it's just a good way. Like I can then not have to worry about what else is going on. Like, you know, the other videos, like doing like it opens it up so I can do content that I know is going to do worse. So like, you know, we had to make a call of like, man, I just cannot do any more Warhammer on the channel because there was just something about the money it was making from ads and the views were just like, I appreciate, like, you know, some people like it, but if I put out a video on that day, I'm making less than like half the money I would on almost any other video. So like, kind of had to put an end to it. Although me and Ben now stream Warhammer on Wednesdays, so if you're still hot for it, you can check it out there, or it's on Yogs Live. Bam, a plug. What a plug. And so yeah, you can still get some. That tree's too big for that garden, but they've got one anyway. So yeah, if you're still missing that, like, you know, you're getting more content every week from there than you would normally. So it still exists, and for some reason it just kills it on the streams and Yogs Live. But just, I guess like the format wasn't working. But yeah, like, you know, it allows to do stuff like that and do like other videos, like being able to do like this live action stuff is like costing, because right now, like playing a game, that only really absorbs like time to do it, and it's just like managing time to make this stuff happen. But doing like fancier live action stuff, suddenly like now everything has a cost and like the time, and if it is not going to do that much better, like, you know, like it's really difficult to try and justify doing that kind of thing. But, you know, it's something that like I really want to. And yeah, like I said, Superchill, you're in for the ramble. Like, and you know, don't take any of this stuff to heart. Like, it's just sort of just airing my thoughts in a super uncut, rambly way. And you know, if you guys like hearing the rambles, great. If not, that's fine too. I'm guessing everyone is asleep by now. Like, sweet dreams, everybody. Oh yeah, we want some like junk by there. Maybe like get like a van in here. Sure, that kind of helps. Oh, the town's looking great. I'm getting pretty into this. So we want to get like a little bit more sparse on the outside, like start turning this into like farmland or something. Maybe. But this might have to be like a Superchill part 2 as well. But yeah, so like the chances are, you know, cause if I get offered games to cover them, and someone wants to pay me some money to do it, like there's a good chance like I'm gonna consider doing that. Like remember, there's always going to be like the rough rule is like it has to be something I'd be into or something that I'd play. Like I'm pretty picky with games and would be down with covering it. So I think that's something that you can always sort of hopefully trust that I've got a little bit of discretion when it comes to what I want to do. Or in turn, you know, holy shit, if someone's going to pay me like £10,000, which has never happened, I've never even seen anything close to that. But if someone's out there and they want me to advertise almost anything, and you want to give me like $10,000, fuck me, I will advertise. You know, if you're like starting out and you're like a drug dealer and you want some like Tom-based advertisements, sure, hit me up. $10,000, I'm onto it. You want to advertise something just horrible? I think I'd probably be pretty shameless. This is a joke, by the way. I would not advertise anything, but I would. I'd advertise anything for money, just enough money, and like, oh man, I'd be just an absolute whore for it. Just so I don't have to keep making these damn YouTube videos. No, I really like it. I get like sometimes go through like little. What am I doing there? Oh my god. Okay, right, bam. Right, we need to have like a car crash somewhere. Now that I think about it, because then I can put some traffic cones around it. It'd be great. What was I saying? Yeah. No, I'm joking. But also kind of not joking. I don't know. It's a bit of both. Let's get some rocks down. Let's like kind of wrap this up with just rock placement simulator. Can we get like? Oh, this is very tasteful. Can we get? Are you gonna pop up? Sure, I don't mind that. I wish I could rotate these. Fuck, is there like? How do I? Is that more gentle? I don't know. But yeah, so Twitch will come back. You know, might do some more brand deal stuff. Like, you know, would be curious to see like what people's thoughts are. You know, I wouldn't ask if I didn't want like sort of, you know, the people's like truthful opinions. I think, you know, remember like I've got to try and make some scratch. Got to try and pay my bills, as right now kind of sort of break even, more or less. But when you're surrounded by people with real jobs who sort of critique and not make fun of, but in jest, they're like, you just play computer games for a living, that's the best job in the world. But then you're like, fuck me, but you're buying a house right now. That's amazing. I am very envious of what you can do. But you know, I guess like I don't like sort of have to worry about a bunch of stuff they do. I don't know, it's like a strange one. But kind of do worry, like, man, I'm getting like a little bit older and I'm surrounded by people that are, you know, doing very grown-up things, and I'm like, man, wow, I just don't want to really do grown-up things, but I sort of feel like I should, and that, you know, maybe I do need to like buck up my ideas and sort my life out. What the hell am I doing? I was saying that about the rocks because I'm kind of going a bit too ham with the rocks, but I like it. But also my life. What am I doing? Do you guys have that like sort of like existential crisis, or just like, I don't know, you just don't know what you're doing? Like, just stuff's kind of like happening, but what is happening? Why can I not place people? Oh, here we go. Yeah. So hit me up. I'd like to, check out the comments. If there's any other like things people have been enjoying, not enjoying, let me know that as well. That'd be great. I was kind of thinking like something that I'd like to do. It's sort of like stealing an idea from like another video that I saw, which was like recently I got back into, like when I was like much younger, I used to watch Good Mythical Morning, and recently I've just been kind of going through and just watching a whole bunch of Good Mythical Morning. As man, like those guys, they just seem like the loveliest people in the world. But saw like a funny video of there was someone that was showing like one of their parents like embarrassing things that they did, and I was kind of thinking like, maybe I'd try that with my dad, like get him in and get someone to like interview him almost. Maybe like I'd get Ben to do it, possibly Simon, as I think my dad doesn't really understand that much about what I do. He knows that, I do videos on the internet, and he's quite like old school, and he doesn't really do that much like internet stuff. And so I think like possibly, is this gonna work? If I can line these up in such a way. Okay, right, well, we have not lined this up very well at all. But oh, fuck you. That's not what I wanted to delete. But yeah, basically, I'd go through and I'd ask people for suggestions beforehand of what videos or what like clips should I show my dad, because like me and my dad are very, very different. We get along very well, but we are very, very different people. He is he grew up on a farm. He is he's quite like a manly man is probably the way I'd describe him. And he restores World War II military vehicles for a living, and is quite like sort of, I don't know, he's got a bit of an old-timey vibe about him, like sort of salt of the earth kind of guy, whereas I think he really wanted me to get into all of that stuff, but like I'm a massive nerd and I liked Warhammer and playing computer games, two things that he could not fathom. And so maybe that'd be like a fun video. What do you guys think? Do you think that'd be good? Who knows? Maybe it would. Just seeing him be maybe embarrassed, maybe proud. I don't know. Wouldn't like to say. But either could happen. Maybe it'd be a fun one. Maybe it'd just be really, really tragic and depressing. Who knows? I certainly don't. But that could be a fun thing. And was sort of thinking like, I've spoken about this with a couple of people, but doing almost like a talk show. Because something I really want to do, and it's something that will probably be coming up more. Man, I remember like thinking like, oh, that's something I'd like to talk about before starting this. So I want to kind of like, sort of like start like meeting other people, like do collabs with other people, like talk to like other YouTubers that I like, because like we go to places and we meet people, but like never really kind of like work with them, and like those options have always been there, but just haven't done it. Mainly just I think partly out of laziness, because you've got to organize that stuff, and that's quite hard work, whereas doing stuff, especially like recording with Simon's nice and easy, because both of us turn up to the same place and we're like, oh, do you fancy recording? And he might say yes, and then we just go and do it. But like if it's like external people, you've got to plan for them to come down. When can you meet up? How can you do this? What do you do? But yeah, possibly trying out some sort of collab-y type stuff, I think could be fun. Just mix it up, like and from like a business point of view, like collabing with people is like a really smart way to like merge audiences, And so if you know any YouTubers that you're like super down for, like, you know, tweet at me, tweet at them, like that'd be good, but not in like an aggressive way. Don't be dicks, because that's like a surefire way to, you know, prevent anything from happening, is like, oh god, like aggressively doing that. But you know, in a nice way, could be wonderful. So if you guys fancy like seeing some collab-esque stuff, let me know. You know, just any other ideas you people have. You know, I'm always down for ideas. I'm down to pound. Just, you know, this is the time to let me know. Is this gonna work? Yeah, that kind of works. It's a bit weird. I kind of want like docks. I want like cranes and shit. Isn't there a crane? I thought there was. No, there's like the silos, hay blocks. I don't really want hay. Well, then maybe we could put like a field in later. That could be fun. Are there cranes? No, there's like silos and a radio tower and merry-go-round. We can work some of that stuff out. That might be okay. But yeah. So man, this town has got a lot bigger than I planned. Okay, the rest will be like farmlands, and then we'll put some stuff. We need to build like an airport and things like that. We're probably going to wrap this up in a minute. So yeah, like my god. So yeah, stuff's going good. You know, I hope everyone's still enjoying everything. I want to bring back some like city builder type things in some capacity. Like also the other thing, man, like I just have like this endless ream of things. I'll probably put this video out soon, see how it goes, then record another one, because like I want to build more of this island and it's quite good fun. But was kind of thinking of starting to put out more videos, like doing 2 videos a day instead. If I can like work it out, if like, you know, because Josh helps out with the editing, but if I can get editing done, like, you know, do more editing and put out 2 videos a day, or use it as a way to do like longer running series and still have like more individual daily content, but then like a long running series, something like, you know, City Skylines, and just put that out every day for a month. And maybe it'd be like a little bit less edited, maybe it'd be the same level of editing, who knows, but it's just as a way to do these things that normally I'd say very bad calls, because like long running series, they like after a while you just lose so many views that it kind of like, you know, you're wasting that time slot. But doing more of it, as that could be fun. But you know, maybe it'll just be going back to streaming instead and getting that off the ground, because yeah, like streaming was really good fun. I was surprised how much I enjoyed it. If you're not subscribed, the Angory Tom on Twitch, just go on there and follow. And if you've got friends that don't follow, go tell your friends to follow. Why not? You know, it doesn't hurt. Could be fun. Check it out. And so yeah, maybe there might be some like more videos a day, is what I'm kind of trying to say. Yeah, I think that's sort of it. That's kind of like the angle. So yeah, I think this might be a good time to sort of Superchill wrap it up. If you guys enjoyed Superchill, you know, let me know. Why not? If you guys didn't enjoy it, or if you've got any like questions or things, post them in, because you know, maybe the next Superchill, which will be coming out a few days after, a week after this one comes out, I'll go through and like sort of check out what people have said, and you know, just use it as a way to weirdly, informally discuss stuff. We'll see. Who knows? And most of all, to everyone who is now asleep because they use this as bedtime viewing, sweet dreams, everybody. Farewell.